to Der999 Unboxes. It's a PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. And the Schwein, here we are unboxing yet another. Probably shouldn't be recording this when I haven't slept in a while, but regardless. Another controller in our long line of unboxing controllers, which I think we've unboxed all of them on the table. Yay, all the ones we're directly comparing with new controller, we unboxed them all. Fantastic. How far we have come in the unboxing series. But anyway, so this is going to be a video. Not only am I going to be unboxing a controller which I think is amazing, at least on paper, I'm also going to explain to you why I'm holding the controller and not waiting for the console to release. I was planning on getting it. If you watched some of my videos from some other ones, then you would know that I was planning on getting it, a PS5. I'm not anymore. Instead, I'm going PC elitist on you and buying a $3,000 computer when a $500 console will do. I'll explain that in the rest of the video after we unbox this. So enough of console politics. Let's look at it. Now it looks like just a PS5 box, except it's different textured. It's not as smooth as the PS5 box was. It's more textured. It's really nice. Compatible hardware. PlayStation 5 lies. Lies have been spoken. I'm kidding in this. I'm jesting in this one. That's not a huge lie. They're only intending you to use it with the PlayStation. It's not like they want to be advertising Android. Not like you want to be advertising Android, Windows, PS3 on certain days, like menus and stuff like that. Like, they don't want to be advertising that. But it's weird that they don't tell you it works on Windows, though. I don't know if it works on Android. I'm guessing it works on Android because it works on every other Bluetooth device, but we'll see. Now, the cool thing about this controller is it's basically a weird mix between a Pro controller and an Xbox controller. Because it has, and a mod Xbox controller at that. Because it has haptic feedback, also known as that lame phone technology, that lame phone buzzword that gets into everything now. Back in my day, we called it Rumble. It was the most advanced things in the game industry. And when it hit the game industry, the phone industry was just these big bricks that you held in your hand and made phone calls across the street with, wirelessly or in your car. Yeah, we want to really trust those people. But anyway, with our phrasing, but apparently PlayStation likes mobile gamers to be console gamers. I guess you know what? Let's reframe that. Let's say that PlayStation wants to bring up phone gamers to a console experience. They may not support their platform, but my golly. And do they want those mobile gamers to become PS5 gamers? Okay, now that you can't be an actual hardcore gamer on mobile, you can. Tetris exists. Mobile Call of Duty exists. Mobile Fortnite exists. Not that you can't, it's just that you can't when you're playing, you know, random farm clicker thing, what's it, that just exists on mobile and nowhere else. Like, you can't really do that. Except, some people prefer it that way. Prefer that to be hardcore gaming and nothing else is. So you don't need your PCs and you don't need your PCs, laptops, tablets. Oh, well, you do need your tablets. Your PCs, your supercomputers, infotainment in your car, well, I'll give you smartwatches. But regardless, I'm talking about Apple's methodology of phones and tablets rule. Nothing else does. Because Steve Jobs said so, rest of his soul. But anyway, moving on to Death Triggers. This is I'm actually excited about, but I can't use for upcoming decades until someone uses it on PC, until some random indie game uses it on PC as part of their maybe settings, or there's a PS5 release on PC and I get to play it. This is the one thing I'm missing. I'm not missing HD Rumble 2.0, which, based on Digital Foundry's gameplay of playing with the controller, it is HD Rumble 2.0. HD Rumble was cool. HD Rumble was good. It worked in only Nintendo games, and very rarely. Haptic feedback, HD Rumble 2.0, there's even 2 there, so HD Rumble 2, they can't use Nintendo's word because Nintendo said it. So HD Rumble 2 is basically better. It feels like it's a more, instead of being just in the grips, it's more of a cohesive experience across the entire skin of the controller, which I haven't seen an unboxing of this controller yet, just Digital Foundry's review of how they think about the controller. And the demo title that comes out on PS5. Yes, there's a demo title that comes out on PS5. You should probably play it because it's excellent and probably the best value for money on that platform until there's a used market. Oh wait, no there isn't if you're buying digital. So until Sony in their infinite knowledge decides to lower the prices on their games from $70 to $60. On sale in like 10 years, but anyway. I'm not saying that will definitely happen. I hope it doesn't. I hope they got good sales, but do you want to really hope when the market demands, when the market feels out whether a game is worth it or not? Ghost Recon Breaker would be like $10 like 2 days after release. Something like that. Built-in microphone, just like the PS4 controller, I think. I don't want to say so. I thought it was just like the PS4 controller, but maybe not. But anyway, you won't need one of these. This is the last of the original. This is basically the transitional Xbox One controller from the Xbox One controller to the Xbox One X controller. And I did pre-order a Series X controller, so I want to bring out my Xbox One X controller. That would be a probably good idea. So I gotta go find that. But this is basically the transitional pair. Like, it has actual rubber for the back of the grips. It actually needs a Stufaci, where the new ones don't. New ones blend into that more finely. But anyway, we'll get to comparisons in a little bit. Secure comfort. I'll be just that. Coloring proofs, I think. I spent too much time on this. I know it's 8 minutes. It's not that much time for me, but still. That's off center. Lame on you, Sony. Lame on you. And I'm so lucky I can cut cardboard in half. This is my first time cutting with a light ring in between me and the thing. I made a promise a long time ago that when I hit 2,000... Then when I hit 2,000... Man, I got ready for cut. Then when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'll give you a tour of the headquarters, I call it. Okay. Idea. Is it glued? No. Is it just really in there? Okay, I don't care. It's not glued, it's just really in there, my word. Okay, that could have been done better. Part number. And now the reveal. I'm assuming this is face up because that's where... Oh, I'm assuming this is face up because that's the front of the packaging. Why you do this, Sony? Why do you want me to destroy a perfectly nice box? Okay, put that on the ground. Now, paper cut. It's a box in the box. That was just a box sleeve box. You can pause it if you feel the need to see white box as a white box. White box in detail. Alright, here we go. What? I'm assuming there are cables in here. Yeah, I need to unbox all Pokemon cards. Oh my word. I kid you not. I repeat, I'm not kidding. Put that on the ground. Join the rest of your friends you also be family with in the PC domain, and Switch domain, and phone domain. It's not in there either. I don't know if you caught on to this yet, but they forgot to include power cord. If you're watching this review to see how good the controller is to use on PC or mobile or Raspberry Pi or Switch with an 8-bit Duo Bluetooth with a Bluetooth controller connector, I'm going to warn you right now, you need a cable for it. For this. I guess what they're doing is they assume you're oh, I can feel the HD Rumble right now. HD Rumble 2.0 right now. Oh, that's cool. It's so springy. You can hear it actually. Vibration, but anyway. So if you're going to get this, remember to bring a cord with you. I'm going to figure out what cord it is now. It is right now. Oh, the quality! It feels like a PSP. I mean, yeah, it's like half a price. It's like a third of the price of the PSP. It's a USB-C. Big surprise. I'm going to use this. I've actually been holding off on recording some Halo 4. Well, some Halo Master Collection, Halo 4s, and Halo 4s in the Halo Insider at this current moment. So I'm testing that. But that PSP feel that you remember and cherish because it's the best feeling thing you ever held in your hand, I'm sorry, Nintendo. This is the same thing I was hoping for with how the buttons are. Are these the same buttons from the PSP? Oh my word, they are. They're close enough. They're not as good, and these sticks aren't going to be as good as the PSP sticks, circle pads, because I love those things, or love that thing. There was only one in the original PSP. I mean, long extended can hold these right nice. Also can hold down the end for more grip. I wish these had better tension, but you can fix that with the, what's the marking blabber for it? Adaptive triggers. With adaptive triggers, I can adjust the tension. So if you're using a MAI controller, which you don't have mine right here right now, but if you're using a MAI controller, then you don't have to pick and choose. with Mario controller, you have to pick and choose, pick a general stick setting, or pick a general stick setting or trigger setting that has the full range, or pick one that's like a trigger where it has a hump and then you go past the hump. Whereas with adaptive triggers, it can generate a hump on its own. The sticks are divine. A hump on the sticks isn't that much. Buttons are low, which I like, easy to get off the controller. Again, it feels like a PSP. This may be my favorite controller of all time. I'm glad that I got it despite what we're going to be talking about a little bit later. Weren't ashamed of their licensing, although they were ashamed of screws. Shame on you, Sony. Shame on you. I wonder how repairable this is. I don't think it's going to be though, because you know that screw holes. Like, this was one of the most repairable controllers of all time. This may be the anti-controller. This is going to be better than Stadia. I'm going to pretty much guarantee that, but it's going to be not much better. And just holding these two, I never liked this thing. I never did. I wanted to, but these are just too small. These are too small. These are actually pretty perfectly sized. Are they perfectly sized? I'm just picking this thing up. I shouldn't make... They're pretty perfectly sized. I mean, the Xbox controller is best for triggers. These are next. Then these are actually really good. You can hold it like this, or you can hold it like this. It's just... Hey, what more do you want? Like the last new console controller we unboxed was Stadia, and that was by far the worst controller I've ever looked at. Hell, I mean, not that I looked at. It's one of the better ones I looked at, but it's the worst I've ever held, and I've held cheap Chinese 5-cent controllers before. I mean, albeit you have to buy them in packs of 5 for $50, but meh, or for $10, but meh. Oh, you blinky! Because you are, you know, trying to connect to something. Duh, by my... There you go, I'm very happy. And I'm glad that I got one of the original white ones, because I love that look from the beginning. So yeah, I am going to be using this guy. I'm going to be using this guy definitely for PC from now on. It's just divine. It reeks of quality. Is it worth the $10 extra from everyone else? Yes. By golly, actually is. Just like how Joy-Cons are worth $10 extra above this. This is in between Joy-Cons and the Nintendo Pro Controller in price. Which this guy's price is going to be in the description. Because I had to remember about $60-something, like $69 costs as much as the games. I would rather have this than any of the games for $70 because it's actually worth it. It reeks of quality. You touch it and you're in love with it. It's perfect. I don't know how long it's going to hold up. I don't know how well it plays yet. But my golly, just by touching it, holding it, caressing it, it's perfect. The only thing that's better that I've ever held in my life, that is not an N64 controller, and that was my Mad Cat controller, that was awesome, but that was not that. The only thing that was better, that wasn't Nintendo, was my Mario controller. It was my evil modded Xbox One controller, which I'll in the description too if you want to check that out. Basically the controller that's better than this. The only controller that's better than this. And is it really? It doesn't have HD Rumble 2.0. It has Xbox Rumble, which is just Rumble in the triggers. I think it sticks on the Xbox One though. I think it sticks on the Xbox One though, and the face buttons. I like this D-pad better. Reminds me of PSP, even if it just looks that way. Oh, okay, it grabs you too, because they're curved upwards. Oh, that's nice. I like the fact that you can easily hold this. This is probably this. If I switch, if I need to give myself a reason to switch between this one and the Evil controller, other than $300 on that thing, so I should give it a reason to exist in my lineup. And I don't just want to play with all my controllers. Then I can use this only for like vehicle games. Although I can see a problem. Unlike Nintendo controllers, which I've been using for vehicle games for years, now, is I can foresee in heightened Ace Combat 7 combat, this sticking into your wrists, just like an Xbox controller does. So I think PlayStation might have lost its leg up on simulations with this controller. I do not know. So I need to come back in a review, and I need to come back in a final thoughts episode, or in a episode where I discuss my time with this controller during the last few months. But you know what you can do is you can keep your eye on my channel, subscribe or not, doesn't matter to me. Keep your eye on this channel and wait for content that says PS5 or say Ace Combat controller or Ace Combat 7 PS5 controller testing, and wait for that. I might make a controller playlist for this. I might make a playlist for this. But anyway, it's so divine. I love it. Better than this dumb thing. No, my $100 controller. Pet. I mean, it's only $100 now because it's rare. Pet. You also pet because you're amazing. Like I never heard anyone talk about you. Yet you're amazing. Like, I prefer the rubber on the back of this thing. I prefer actual man's rubber instead of whatever this thing is. Instead of cheap, cheap El Cheapo, make your plastic dotted. Oh no, like this is full adult. Like this thing having full adult rubber, full adult grip instead of whatever that is amazing. See, this is actual rubber. Like, it's actually amazing. It might not last forever, but my word, it's fantastic when it does. I mean, to be fair, my $300 modded controller also has molded plastic for its grips, but regardless. Should I actually bring it out right now? You know what? Let's connect this guy to a PC. Come with me. I know what I can do. Come with me. Alright, this is 1,000 times later. Alright, will you work without... Oh, whoops. Nope, it has to be plugged in. Never mind. There we go. On the actual light. It's the room lighting. Okay, be right back. Come with me. Oh. Sitting in chair. I need to get a dedicated tripod for this place. Okay. We're going to figure out how to pair this thing. Okay, it's trying to pair. Bluetooth, general devices, generally good. Okay, that didn't work. Is it start? No? Does it have a power button? I should have checked that first. No. Is it share? No. Is it hold it down for a while? Does it tap it a lot? Is it this thing? Is this mic? No, that's not mic mute. No, that probably is mic mute. Okay, it's not instantly connecting in that way. Everything else, Xbox controllers and whatnot. Oh, even the buttons are curved into each other. That's fantastic. Oh, you know what it could be? Let's use our 8-bit dual connector, and let's pair it that way. Because it's nasty, nasty PlayStation. They gotta do their own thing. They can't back that. They can't back that silly. Microsoft, take up the device. Wireless controller, yay! It's not yellow, so it's charging. Always charge our electronics until they're full, kids. When you first get them. Or at least that's what they always used to say. But lithium batteries probably that changed things. Let's go get the thing. Put you in a safer location. There we go. Okay, got the thing. You sit tight. Look at whatever you're looking at. With me, I guess. Okay, yeah, it does say connect your controller to the console with the USB cable included with your console. First the PS1, okay. So you do need an 8-bit dual adapter to do anything with it. So, okay, that's it. You can't instantly connect it to your computer out of the box. You need an 8-bit dual adapter. I'll put in the description below how they work. Is there a little button on your adapter? That's how they work. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. They should be doing this because it is the same technology. Actually, can we connect to Bluetooth once it's on here? Well, now let's hold down the PlayStation button. Now, in contrast, the only way you can get it to work with a PS4 controller is simple. You plug it in. Nothing else works unless you use an 8-bit dual adapter. I don't know where mine is, so I can't test it for you. Oh my... Actually, I think I know where something is. I want to tell you that tale as you watch the controller pulsate. Okay, you go here, you go back there, you go here. There's you. Oh, whoops. As you watch the controller pulse. Why am I not getting a PS4 or 5? Why? It's because of what Sony's been doing recently with their everything. Starting with the last straw for me, and the first straw, and maybe the first straw too. No, great. And maybe the first straw too is okay, just need the breath. Okay, and the first straw too is Last of Us 2. Now, actually, I found my video adapter. Fantastic. The first and last straw is basically with Last of Us 2, the script of the game leaked, and this script told them not so good things of the game. What people thought was going to be pretty bad, or make the game pretty bad, or just generally not happy fun times for most people. So these people made videos about it. Sony, in all their infinite wisdom, as we discussed earlier, they have such things. Sony, again, when I'm in, sometimes I need to actually start breathing more. Make sure everything's connected. Yeah. Sony decided, you know what? We are going to banhammer everyone who is a part of this. So if your channel posted a video discussing, hi there, discussing these leaks, your channel get raffle stomped, and they denied it being anything truthful. Game comes out, everything was 100% the truth. Or everything that leaked was true. So Sony decided, you know what? Next up in our Grandmaster plan is we're going to make games $70. I can't afford that. I can afford $100 for a collector's edition. I'm not going to pay $150 for a collector's edition or $70 for a base game. It's just not going to happen, especially since we're saving up for a car. So, because GeForce car journey is in effect, we are not going to be able to get $70 games for our entire console generation unless they lower the price. Make it pulsate. Ooh, this doesn't need to be like activated first and stuff. Or do I just need like a better USB-C cable, which using the USB-C cable I got from my keyboard. Let's try it. Device wireless controller. Here's my mouse. Right there. Nothing? That USB-C is way back there. Ah! Nope. Because it just plugged something back in. That's what happened. All right, I thought we got it. That was a aha, by the way. Now, I think my 8-bit dual connector is broken. It could be, it could not be, I have no idea. Okay, never mind. Troublesome. But anyway, so because of basically these actions, I decided that this is the only support Sony's getting for me for a while. And it's Combat 7 on PC. Because, and also there's now, I forgot because it's so recent, there's also the whole fact that just like Ubisoft, you can't, if I make a video on PSN, I don't own that video. I mean, yes, that's true, but my voice I don't own anymore. I don't like that. I'm not going to touch a PSN game until they rectify that. And I don't think it's Combat 7 on PC as PSN, I hope not. But anyway, so that's the deal. It's just Sony's being a bad actor right now, and I don't support bad actors as much as I have to, because I have to support Google because I'm a YouTuber. So I support that bad actor for the moment, but if I don't have to support him, I don't support him. But if you're okay with what I just said, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with it. Nope. Okay, so I might need a new 8-bit dual adapter. I'm gonna have to try that because I heard that you can get connect to Windows, but I guess not because it's not working. So they might not be kidding. It might be actually PS5 only. Oh, that's a problem. Although there was once another. Because I know this works. I don't know that. I know it works with the Switch. I don't know if it actually works with the PC or not with a 8-bit dual adapter. It should, makes no difference, but still. But you know, the 8-bit dual adapter stopped working for me, so that might be the actual difference. So go over here and pick up our Switch. I mean our Wii U gamepad. Find those 2C USB-A controllers. Oh. Yeah, switch. Sorry about the floor. It's because of my ears. Oh, hello. Did that actually work? Let's get our actual and start changing some settings. Get the thing to blink again. Nope. I think. Hold it! Alright, I was just doing the outro. Look what happened in between then and now. You see this blue solid blueness? That means it's actually paired, you know, and also that. You know why it paired? It's because because they don't tell you how you're actually supposed to do it. They only tell you how they want you to do it. Yes, Sony actually sells a controller missing not only a power cord, which you actually need to pair it with the console that they're telling you to do. The instructions call for something that they don't give you. That's dumb. That's ridiculous. Why are they doing this? But not only that, you could always use more cords. Not only that, and they're also giving you the most expensive controller that's not the Joy-Cons on the market at the moment. That's not a limited edition or anything like that or modded. But anyway, that's not here nor there in this part. In this part, we are going over how you pair the thing. So go, if you're using Windows 10, go to your start menu, then go to your settings, then go to your devices, if you can see it. If not, I'll make a better tutorial. This one's to show off the controller, Bluetooth and other devices. Go to Bluetooth, mouse, keyboards, pins, and etc. Actually, before you do that, if your controllers are connected and you need to disconnect it or turn it off for some reason, because you can't pull out the batteries or nothing like that, get rid of wireless controller, by left clicking instead of right clicking. Go. Yes, I am watching Spawnwave, by the way. This is a fast video. Now, as you can see, the controller is turned off. With the controller in the same shot, we are going to press the PS5 button. Notice it is blinking. You haven't correctly pressed the button. No. Bluetooth. We have we're gonna press the get off that so you don't accidentally click on it. We're gonna press the PS5 button again. So it's blinking but it doesn't pair. You weren't supposed to do that. That's illegal. Okay. It does immediately pair back up to whatever you paired it to. Yay! When you don't pair for the first time. So yeah, this should work on the Switch now, the one that we tried earlier. If my default worked, but I don't think it works. So whatever, I have to try it later. But what you're supposed to do is hit these at the same time, like so, like not so. Jeez. This may be impossible to do with one hand on your right hand unless you're using, so you should use your left hand. So hit the PlayStation button, which is down here, and the share button at the same time. Which is insanely hard to do. These buttons are too hard. Why are these buttons too hard? It's like more than that thing that some of their audience will have nails. I don't know, like 50% of them, an extra. They have to be within 1 millisecond of each other. It's ridiculous. Okay, we need to de-pair it. Well, essentially that's what you do. You hit both of those buttons at the same time, and it has to be like this. It has to be flashing like this. It can't be flashing like this. That's pulsing. You have to be doing like this. I only got it once because that's all you really need. It pairs instantly once you do it. Basically that. Won't pair device, yes. Close. Okay, did it work? Yep. Just wait for 5 hours as device is readied. Wireless controller connected. Now, Mr. Wireless Controller does not operate like a Nintendo controller, which will operate everything. It operates like a weak sauce Xbox controller. What more do you expect for a PlayStation product? In terms of on Windows. So you go here. Oh wait, I should explain what I'm doing. Now, if you're going to use a controller on PC with a Steam game, you need to go into your Steam, go and, well, this is going to be a thing. It's a big picture. Go and, you see your, okay, open up Steam. We're at store right now. Go over here, up here to big picture mode. This is your controller friendly mode, which I hate. I only enjoy this mode for the sheer fact that it can get a controller, any controller, to work with most games. If Steam recognizes it, it will work for your game. The vast majority of the time. Not always. For example, not always. For example, in the said Corsica, only my Xbox One controller works. Maybe this will work. I'll have to try it. That's why I'm gonna have a PS5 testing series now, or at least gameplay videos where I do a normal gameplay video, but it's focused on testing. So we'll do said Corsica and all that, because I think that'd be easier than just make an entire video chopped up of me playing games, because I am terrible with editing and whatnot. And besides that, then go to controller settings. Make sure PlayStation configuration support is clicked on. Now turn on your controller. Make sure the light is solid. Move it about. Actually, click Steam. Tap to set up your controller. I will allow it. That's interesting. That stuff that wasn't there before. Oh, you know what we need to do? We're good. Also, I should mention, because this is PlayStation and PlayStation can't do it easy like, you know that thing that's come in the box? This is 8-Bit Duo. Their controllers cost, their most expensive controller, which you could get in place of this, probably not because it's PlayStation and you'll need this for PS5, but the most expensive controller that's not this, well, this is their Xbox controller. It's almost the same price. It's $40. Their most expensive controller, which is basically this with you know, handholds, is like almost $50, and does not require a thing that doesn't come in the box. In fact, I got this with my other 8-Bit Duo controllers. So I don't know where PlayStation's coming from with this. You pay more to get less. That's the PlayStation mantra, I guess. Or Sony mantra, I guess now. They want it to be that way. So, hold on. Plug in your controller. Press the PlayStation button, and it should actually pair now. This is the controller, my PlayStation controller. When you first boot it up, you want to go into calibrate. You want to go to the screen, define layout, or whatever it is it tells you. No, I just did this. And you want to put in the buttons in however way you want to. The Xbox way, the way you probably want it, and also the Western PlayStation way, is primary action, or A, or B, X, and then you go across the controller as it demonstrates on the controller. But once we're done, O to cancel, that's what I call circle, and you're done. Then you can go play whatever game you like. So yes, the PlayStation 5 controller does in fact work with anything that has Bluetooth. So you can probably work with your Raspberry Pi. I haven't tried it by phone yet, but it should work. I haven't tried it by Switch yet, it should work. It might even work. Actually, wait a second, because I am so crafty and handy and have a controller nearby. Watch this. Maybe it will even work with Switch by default. Unless they made it specifically not to do that. Or then they're not fun. They're not fun. They're not having fun. Why you do this, Sony? You're not having fun. Now you can do it with the 8-bit dual adapter. Someone done it already. If you could, the screen's way over there, but it is on. Oh, this. Oh, there we go. That works. No. Okay, it's being difficult. That's because I need to unpair it. So I'll unpair it real quick again. Because pairing it's just easy, and I'm done with the video anyway. Oh, there we go. Move device. There you go, that's what you want. Okay, now it's going. Let's move it to controllers on Switch. We want to pair new controllers. Well, they're pairing methods, it's not Joy-Cons. On next screen, hold the sync button. Change grip order. Okay, let's do that. As you can't see, but you can almost see because I'm getting frustrated because it's not working. Yep, it's not working. So it's not working. Alright, never mind. You need an 8-bit dual adapter in order to get it to work on Switch, which is the same as PS4 controller. So there's that. So I can work it with my Switch if I want to, which is the only other console I'm keeping this generation, it looks like. Unless there's a drastic change. So, that's that. Make sure your controllers going blicky really quickly, and you can work it on PC. I was about to download this video, no PS4, no PS5, does not work on Windows, but oh well. It does work on Windows just fine. It's just, there's a secret sauce to it that's not in the instruction manual. Which is sad. But anyway, so that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. And I guess, see you in a second.